Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and fighting our inner Brock and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this episode, we'll go with Al Roker and Deborah Roberts. Come on. Do you know about Al Roker and Deborah?
No, I don't.
What? You don't know who Al Roker is?
I know who Al Roker is, but I don't know nothing about Deborah.
All right. Well, okay, so TV journalists Al Roker and Deborah Roberts have 2 decades of marriage under their belt. Roker has a daughter that's 28. Her name is Courtney from his first marriage. And Roker and Roberts are parents to Layla, that's 17, and Nick, that's 13. They're both journalists. How do you not know who Deborah Roberts is? Just Google her and you'll recognize her face.
Okay.
She's been killing the game for a minute.
I know Al Roker acts. He's like, it's cold.
Yeah, Al Roker, he the weatherman, right?
Yeah.
He was the weatherman, and then did he do something else or he still do the weather?
Probably.
And then I remember that he also lost that weight, didn't he?
Yeah, he lost that weight.
He got that weight up off him, and he always skinning and grinning. See, you just Googled her. Does she look familiar now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know her name.
You just thought her name should have been Deborah Rokers. That's all. Her name is Deborah Roberts.
I understand now.
Are you trying to cut me off?
No, I'm not cut you off, but I understand.
Shout out to their black love. I just really, I don't know. I like them because they're just them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Al, he definitely on our team. What was that Dave Chappelle show? What's it called when you do the race? When you switch people out?
The draft.
Yeah. I feel like in the draft that we always would pick Al. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like he has tendencies to that kind of side eye, cut my eyes at him a little bit. But as of lately, especially with the climate that's been going on, I almost call him Al Green. Al Roker has really been standing up for the team, and you know what I'm saying, and just really standing out there and just being him. And I think, put it this way, when I think of Al Roker, I think the definition of like black male joy.
Okay.
Or like black boy joy. I don't want to call him a boy though, but black boy joy. Like, I just feel like whenever you see Al Roker, he's laughing, he's having a good time, like he's being a little goofy, he's being him, but he's doing it in his own space, in his own realm. Like, I think he be cracking up at them little weather jokes he making. Like, he looks like he's sincerely having a good time. He does not look like he's dying a slow death like Don Lemon looks like sometimes. You know, sometimes, you know, Don Lemon, we used to then rock with him, but you know, he's getting slowly but surely on my team. But you could just see, it was just a moment in his mind, or that one of them interviews where the I don't fuck button clicked off. And he just started reading people for filth. But before that, before he was reading people for filth and reading fairy tales and fallacies and lies, you could see he was dying inside. You could see his left eye. He was just dying.
He was just twitching.
He was just twitching. He just couldn't take it no more. But I feel like that's not something Al ever had to do. Like, he always was him and just embraced it. And light energy. That's what, when I think of Al Roker, that's what I think, and his wife, that's what I think of.
You know why? Because he only reporting on the weather. Well, guys, it's going to be snowing today. I'm sorry, but it's going to be snowing like a motherfucker. You know, Don Lemon got to talk to these racist ass white folks all the time.
I mean, but watching Being Mary Jane Paul, it showed me that if you in this industry of broadcast, it don't matter if you're doing the weather or anything. It's a cutthroat field. So I'm sure him being a black, is he a real meteorologist? Meteorologist?
I don't know what the hell he is.
I don't know. I'm not pulling up credentials. I like him. Let's keep him in his job. But I can imagine his competition being there, and him being a black man is something there, and him being a big black man, you know, that added something layer to it. Because I'm sure the way he talked, the percentage itself. So I think his struggle's still real. It might look a little different than Lemon, but I do think he had a struggle in media. But all through it, he always kept a positive light on it. And I think that's what I hope to be someday. Like, I wish I can go to the bot store and be the Al Roker of my bot store. But I think I'm that Mary Jane Paul, John Lennon. Who another crazy one? No, what's the one on Fox News? What's the white man? Brian O'Brien.
Oh, Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, I'm Bill O'Reilly in my bot store. I'm just doing the complete opposite of what they want. Like, I wish I could just kind of have that joy no matter what. So anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 62.
It's 62, y'all.
It's Friday.
Friday. We made it. Thank goodness.
Niggas, we made it.
Why is the weather amazing?
I'm ready to be lit.
It's
what
they got to do with the weather? Did you just ignore what I said about the weather?
No, it's Friday. The weather is. It's Friday night, and I feel all right.
Honey. Ain't the kids that
The
listen to that.
party's here to the west side, so I pick up my homies.
What did you say to the west? What did you just say?
That's how it go.
Oh, okay. I thought it was here on the west side. You said to the west side. We don't have to look up this is how we do it. I don't need any receipts or facts on that. You keep that 1992 hit. Come on, Nero. Tell them lead the reviews. It's your favorite day.
I know it's
Shout
my
out
favorite
Friday.
day. It's Shout Out Friday. This is how we do it.
Come on, Nero.
So it's Friday night, y'all, and we feeling all right. Mm-hmm. And while you feeling all right, be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star. 5-star. We want a 5-star chick. A 5-star.
So now you the DJ.
Yeah. 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media. We got that Instagram, we got that Facebook, and we got that Twitter.
Yes.
And I'm also on Blitter.
Oh,
because I support my black people.
Okay, where that slave talk come from?
Hey,
I support some,
and that's all at Black Love Matter. Remember, that's Black with no K.
We on Blitter?
Well, Nir was on Blitter.
Oh, I thought you said Black Love Matters on Blitter.
Hey,
what's the update on Blitter?
It's still there.
No, I mean, do you have any friends?
I got a couple. A couple people that followed us.
Oh.
Well, followed me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, I'm geek.
That's nice.
You know, I'm still trying to figure out how to get followers, how to talk to people on Blitter. But
isn't it just like Twitter?
Somewhat.
It shouldn't be somewhat. I told y'all that white people been stealing our shit for the longest. You just go copy Twitter and just change some shit around. Instead of 142 characters, make it 140. Actually, make it more, 145.
You know, niggas be getting mad because the guy who invented it, he did an update. So now I got ads on there. And people's like, oh, the fuck, ads? What type of shit is this?
Damn, he got ads already?
Yeah. What type of shit is this? He got ads. I'm like, well, how the fuck y'all expect this nigga to pay for this shit?
Yeah.
Like, he ain't got no server space for fucking free. Somebody gotta pay for this bullshit.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas over, y'all better let that nigga use them ads.
It's the ads bad though, cause you know they be
it's
ads.
like it's like regular Google ads. So they just pop up and it just flash whatever it flashes.
Because who website got bad ads? Is it BET or somebody or Essence? One of them websites.
It's Essence and Ebony. I can't go on these sites without popping up and shit scrolling, and then like
moving.
I'm trying to watch I'm trying to read an article, then the video pop up.
I say
you don't know what you don't know where the fuck the video came from.
Then I say a little man moonwalk across my screen. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I said, oh, that's an ad. That's for the general insurance. So what is that? I stopped going on a website. I feel like it give me viruses.
Fuck around and get a virus.
I just go to them on social media. Is that just us, y'all? Y'all go. Is it who you said?
It's Ebony and Essence.
They websites. They pop up. They gotta chill, honey. Ain't they getting What? Don't they get money from subscriptions? Ain't nobody subscribed to. I used to subscribe to Essence. I stopped.
What? See, that's the reason why.
I actually, it's about time because I go back and forth between Oprah and Essence, and I just gave up on Queen Oprah, her magazine. So I guess it's time for me to go do Essence. I just go back and forth, and you know what? It should always come back to Oprah, her favorite thing.
Yes.
I be like, sis.
You know the holidays coming up, so
sign me up for all of Oprah. Every year I join that competition to win her stuff. Now I ain't get it yet.
You didn't get it yet.
No.
It's okay because you know why?
Why?
We gonna be at the Oprah's next dinner.
I'm gonna be one of her favorite things.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nyambi.
Look at the Lord. Look at the full circle the Lord brought me. I was wanting her favorite things, but now, I am a favorite thing.
Ooh.
Come on. Because you know, you see Queen. Oh, anyway, I guess I do it my update.
Anyways, you got to check in.
Yes. We continue to talk about Queen Oprah.
Okay.
She had this event that our invitation got lost in the mail. Oh, I just got lost. It's okay. It's hard out here in New England.
I understand. You know, the mail do run slow as hell. Sometimes it take a week and a half to get mail from a white ass New England and send my mama a Mother's Day card and take like 2 weeks.
Neil be sending Mother's Day. It'd be June. I'm like, that should have been out. I tried to get them there. I said, just send it in April. Just get it early. Because Neil be making me feel bad as a woman. Because I know his mama just looking at me like, well, what that woman ain't remind you that you laying up next to? Did her mama get the card on time? That's why I just got to put them all in the middle at the same time, honey.
You know what? I think this year I'm going to try a new approach.
What?
I'm just going to send them every single card at the beginning of the year. So birthday,
nope.
Mother's Day, Christmas,
and you say
Easter.
Hold it open. So you're going to get a big box and put the date to open it.
Yep.
It's low-key brilliant, but no. Is there a company that automates, if we're giving free ideas, that automates it? So if you sign into it, like you connect your Google Calendar and like with everyone's address, and they can automatically send cards.
I don't know, but we should come up with that. Don't y'all steal my fucking idea?
I was
if y'all done created this shit.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you will pay like a lump sum, and you pay the lump sum based on the number of people. So it'd be like 1 through 10 people is this flat base price, 10 through 20 is this flat base price. And what you do, you upload all the people's names, like their contact information, birthdays, and then you click off the holidays you want them to send cards to. And then you don't have to worry about it. You automatically do it.
Damn.
And for an additional cost, you can do a
handwritten.
I didn't think about that. That's an additional one too, handwritten, but like a specialized message. So I was just thinking about cards with
Just
your
a
name.
regular card.
Yeah, with your name.
Nyambi.
Yeah, I mean, but nice. Like we ain't just about to just do it in Times New Roman, but something nice. But if you pay more money, you could actually do an update because Christmas you do life updates and stuff. You can do that, and not a lot. So maybe $20-$30.
Don't y'all steal this idea because I'm Googling it right now.
What, you like that, Daryl?
Hell yeah. Shit. Make some motherfucking money off that shit. Automated card service. Let me see if it's on out there.
Okay, now I'm doing my check-in.
Go ahead, baby.
If we talk like we literally at the kitchen table talking, y'all. Lord, get us focused. But Queen Oprah had her event for her new book Sunday. That's what we're going to do as our book club, I think, because y'all, we were having trouble. I didn't pick, as you'll see later in the episode, I didn't decide on what to get near. Maybe that'll be it. Oprah's new book. So she has her new book that came out, and can you get the name of it? I don't want to say it wrong. Okay. I think it's Sunday Night Wisdom or something like that.
Yeah, it's something with the Super Soul Sundays.
Yeah, Super Soul Wednesdays.
Sundays, baby.
What'd I say?
Wednesday.
It's the Wisdom of Sundays, life-changing insights. From Super Soul Conversation. Is this out? Oh, this is what we're doing in there. Okay. Flipped, done, taken care of. And so Oprah, she had the book come out, but in Queen Oprah fashion, she just can't have a book come out. Mm-mm. She had a fucking Holy Ghost revival brunch book release at her compound. When you have so much property, it becomes a compound. It's no longer your backyard. At her compound, sis has entertainment, gospel music, fried chicken, grits, fresh vegetables. I think that Jesus was there. Like everybody was there. But no, she just had this event and that made me lit. And I really want to get the book and dive into it. So I think I'm gonna add that to my little my little routines I do. Also check-ins at the Bot Store Chronicles. Nothing too crazy. Have I told you anything crazy at the Bot Store Chronicles that I'm missing there?
Other than you feel like you babysit.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a babysitter now. It's to the point now, maybe y'all can speak to me how I navigate this. You ever have to tell something to people multiple times to the point where it's like, so am I crazy or are you crazy? Like which one? Like I know I talk fast. I got my Midwest accent, right? But I just asked you to move some hangers, or I just asked you to go to lane X, Y, and Z, right? And they're just not connecting. Mm-hmm. Like it'll be moments like where I just have conversations with people and they just look at me and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Or have you ever seen folks also when I'm learning? So it's either like I'm babysitting or people are bossy for no reason. And I'm not talking about the executive team. I'm talking about like cashiers. Like they're so concerned with what the next cashier is doing or what the next break is that they can't even do their own. Like I had one cashier was like, oh, I think they running late on their break, Nyambi. I'm like, bitch, you was 10 minutes late to work today. What do you like where I'm from, you don't throw stones in glass houses. So if you about to tell somebody else, they like, I need you to be on time or early.
Right.
First of all, that's not your job. Don't you worry about, first I was like, this is a bot store. I'm just glad they came. Okay. But like stuff like that, I'm like, and then you get to talking to them and you be like, oh, this is a chain reaction. So you be so worried about other people's shit that you can't focus on your own life. That's why your kids is crazy. That's why you're going through this crazy divorce. Like, all the stories start making sense. Because, people just give you snippets in their life. Mm-hmm. And you be like, what? Wow, I wonder why they in that situation, right? Like, for example, the one who talking about everybody late, who be just running around ticky, ticky, boom, boom. She was like, Nyambi, I have to leave today at 1:15. I'm scheduled at 1:15. I have to be at the door by 1:15. Mind you, you're late. You came in late, but fine. I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? You have a doctor's appointment? We got to get somewhere. Well, the state's coming to make a visit to my house. Oh, right there. Oh, right there. I was like, so you're so concerned with everybody else. Oh, my God. Ma'am, you got the state or it's like whoever coming to visit your house for whatever reason, right? That needs to be the priority.
Oh, my God.
Does that not... that needs to be your focus. Living your best life. Reading Oprah Sunday Wisdom Super Soul Wednesdays. I'm sorry. Sundays.
Is your speech impediment working on you?
I don't know.
Oh.
But it's just moments like that. Like you was all in somebody else's businesses. You counting minutes, seconds on somebody else. Meanwhile, on the ranch, in 30 minutes, the state of Massachusetts, Connecticut about to be knocking on your door. And I'm assuming if it don't go well, something getting taken.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a dog, a child, I don't know.
Food stamps or whatever.
But you need to focus on that.
I would have just called off work.
Come on. If I got to do all that, what you talking about? You can't be late. Because you can't be late for that shit.
No. Come on. We did ask her, see what happened.
And you get the right one at the wrong time. It's really on the popping. But what do you think about that, Neil, that I'm going through? Like, what?
I think it's a lot of stuff going on, and it just piles on. It's like little stuff that, you know, if it was just regular every day, like you just knock it down. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to be Teflon.
You know,
Martha, but I'm stainless steel.
Martha acting a little slow. All right, I'm good with that. But I think, you know, it's so much going on.
Yeah.
And you get to the point where you already have like this disdain for this box store that you like. Everything pisses you off. You like, I done came off this 10-day. My 4 days off is not good enough.
No.
And
I need
I'm
10 days
mad.
off. Yeah.
I'm mad.
I'm not mad, but
it's not mad, but irritated. I'm irritable. And y'all doing some fuck shit, and I'm tired of telling y'all the same thing. I'm tired of telling the cart attendant
to bring carts in.
Nigga, your job, all I want you to do is to attend to carts. That's what you do.
I shouldn't have to tell you that. Cashiers, I shouldn't have to tell you.
You have things.
Someone who would like to buy something.
And you cash them out.
Can you cash them out? Self-checkout. You have people who would like to self-checkout and have a coupon. Go get the goddamn coupon. Guest service. You have somebody who want to return some old shit. Go get their old shit. Food place. They want these hard ass hot dogs. Go get the like. Why is this? Just like me, I got the keys. Open the door. That's my job. Open the door. Send breaks.
Open the door.
Approve coupons.
Mm-hmm.
That's my job.
Yeah. How Flower doing?
Oh my mother. Florida mama had a no call no show.
What? Oh, that bitch tried to get
Day
fired.
4.
This day 4 on the no call no show?
No. She only this is her 4th day of work, and she already had a no call.
Shit.
Nah, she be
I said 4 days. Somebody better call in for Flower. See what the hell going on.
Somebody go see up after her. See if she among the living. Because she ain't among the living, honey. No, this was her 4th day of work.
Oh.
In the 4th day of work, she had no call, no show.
Damn.
Hurry. I said, so that count as 2? I felt bad. I was happy they weren't there, honey. I don't think I could have took them. Because I told you my last thing is I got cashiers who don't want a cashier.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere but.
Behind the cash register.
I was like, and I'm going to ask my supervisor. I'm going to just start asking stuff like that. I said, is there a reason people don't want to do this? It's some days I wish I could just come in and just like bloop, bloop, bloop. 28. Have a good one. Sip some water. Do it again. No problem. Person. When I was a cashier, I used to get so much water in. Like after every guest, I would chug like 8 ounces of water down. I would be hydrated, skin glowing. Would I treat my job like a drinking game?
Yes.
Yeah. So after every guest, I was like, hold on, let me get a little hydration. And I make sure my hands was nice and oiled up. Mm-hmm. Now is where I'm at this point. My hands dry, dehydrated.
Every time you come home, you got a new cut on your
new
hands.
New cuts and scrapes. I ain't have none of this when I was just bloop, bloop, bloop. Have a good day. But that's all that's going on with me. What is going on with you, Nero?
It's just been a busy week this week.
Yes, it has.
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
What?
My other thing, Niram, you ain't had my mic turned up on the last episode.
Hold up.
I think you did that on motherfucking purpose.
Wait a minute.
You got me and Spirit Love over here whispering. And you know how I don't trust people who whisper. So that's something y'all learn about Nyambi. When I'm having conversations with people, I don't really care for people who whisper. It's just something about them that don't seem genuine. So you got me on the podcast whispering like I'm not standing in my truth. And then you come on all bold, loud voice. What the fuck was that?
Well, you know what it is?
Me and Spirit wrong.
You know, y'all motherfuckers wasn't talking to the mic.
Because we was having a damn conversation.
Well, keep the mic in fucking front of you. You need to figure out how to swivel around the microphone and have your mouth pointed towards the mic instead of talking to the mic. How many times I tell Spread talking to the mic?
Because you know, me and Spread, we sitting here having real conversation. We slapping hands, we talking.
Well, shit.
Niram the one, he on it. Niram is in front of it. Like I'm getting this 5-star review. I don't know about Nyambi and Spread.
And I know y'all done sent the shit out. I'm gonna re-edit that, see what happened.
Please.
But you know, it ain't me. These motherfuckers wasn't talking to the mic.
Can they hear me now? Am I in the mic like I'm supposed to?
Yes, you are talking into the mic. Okay. That's all you got to do.
That was my check-in.
Speaking to the motherfucking
Well, the thing is, Niram, you know how me and Spread get. When we get to talking, we get to talking. We get to sitting back in the chairs. We get to swiveling drinks. We get to having a good time.
That nigga don't drink.
He drink alkaline water. You know, they was talking about me, y'all, because I had some hot chocolate with Crown World in it. I'm the only one who do that.
Nyambi was like one of those parents that got nothing but drink in that coffee cup.
It was not a cup of Crown Royal.
Like you.
It was not.
Like you
got. It was a splash.
Like you got 3 kids
I do. All at the bot store.
And they triplets.
I got 20 of
and
them.
you like, bye. And like, what you drinking on, mama? You can handle this grown-up coffee. This grown-up
coffee.
This grown-up drink.
Well, Nia drink with me. He drink his with Bailey's, though. I like a little brown liquor in my hot chocolate. Nia like Bailey's. I like Bailey's too. You gotta watch that Bailey's though. Bailey's, I can't leave the house.
Bailey's had my ass bubble gut.
Oh my God, Nia makes something that called the witch's brew. I don't know what the fuck is in it. It's liquor on top of liquor. Bailey's condensed milk.
It's an alcoholic laxative.
Yeah, it's something you only could drink with friends. Very intimate friends. Like this is not a social thing. It got to be people you love. And people that you could be like, I'm going to the bathroom.
You know what? Neil listen to this, so I know he gonna be like, nah, Nero, I ain't making that no more for y'all.
No, I love Witch's Brew. I just can't leave the house.
All right.
Remember he made that big one?
Yeah.
And we drank it for like 2 days. It was me, you, and C. Graham.
That nigga
Remember C. Graham was like, I just take a sip.
Yeah. That nigga made that shit in a crock pot. What the fuck? They made an alcoholic drink in a crock pot.
And meanwhile, pour a little more on mine. I love Witch's Brew. It's about Witch's Brew season.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, these niggas got lactose intolerant.
We show list, but that's why you drink it with friends and family. Don't eat that outside.
Yeah, you gotta be over somebody's house that you know
that you
love. Comfortable with.
It ain't comfortable. That's about you really love.
Because you blowing up that bathroom.
Because you be like, I'll be back. But it ain't a hard one. It's just one of them ones you just gotta let it go. Go ahead.
So my bad. Look, I'm not saying my bad. I'm gonna have to pull a 45. It's y'all fault. Y'all ain't speaking to the microphone.
Okay.
I'll re-edit it and put it out there for the people because I done got a couple emails talking about Nero mic is on 10 and Nyan being spread. It wasn't talking to the mic. So I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna put it out there.
Do it.
By the time y'all hear this one, it'll be already re-edited and put it out there because I know sometimes it takes a little bit to get on the server. But for y'all niggas who already heard it, my bad.
Yeah.
Please forgive Nyan being spread for not talking to the microphone.
No, please forgive Nero for not when he was editing it.
I edited it, and you heard it on my phone because Nyan. Did you edit it?
Come on, Nero. What else?
Did you listen to the podcast?
Come on.
It just sounds like you on 10.
Yeah, it sounds like it's the Nero show.
And my microphone
He done Beyonce does. He done Beyonce does.
Got me fucking whispering. I said, hold up.
I don't trust folks who whisper. And Nero done turned to Beyonce and got us Kelly and Michelle. Can't even hear our mics like at the Super Bowl. Nero just turned our mics off.
I did not turn
hello?
y'all mics off.
Go ahead, Nero. What else going on with you?
Lord. And so it's been a busy week. I had midterms this week.
Yeah.
And that shit was fucking crazy.
Did you do okay?
Yeah, I think I did all right. But the thing was, we had a midterm review on Monday. Mm-hmm. And the midterm was only, he said he wanted 2 paragraphs.
What?
So 8 to 12 sentences. But he done went through everything we done had from August all the way into now. And I remember answering, because I'm like one of the oldest motherfuckers in there.
Yeah.
Because, we got a blended classroom, so it's blended between graduate students and undergrads. So, my 31-year-old ass in there. So I raised my hand. He's like, yes, Nero. And so you want us to wrap all of this up or answer all these questions?
He want an abstract.
And 8 to 12 sentences?
Yes.
And he's like, yes. I started laughing. I just closed my notebook. Like, well, ain't no point in me paying attention no more.
Why you say it like that?
Because it wasn't.
Well, that is completely possible. That is the purpose of graduate school. Why do you think people write dissertations and have to condense all their bullshit that they think is important down to 200 words for an abstract?
Nah, nigga. I ain't for it.
Oh my goodness, you just like them. Ooh, I don't miss teaching because you made me have a teaching moment.
I'm getting to
It's about being critical and concise with your words.
I'm over it.
You don't have to use fluff.
This is my last class.
Yeah, and do what he say.
And I'm getting
all right. Mess around, don't pass what you're supposed to. Bring him joy. You know what's gonna bring him joy.
I'm gonna have to speak to his manager because I'm paying for this bitch out of pocket.
Let me speak to your manager.
I need to speak to your manager because I'm not getting
his department.
I'm not getting the satisfaction of the cash I done paid for this out of pocket. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I paid for a service and an outcome, and I did not get neither.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So doing that, doing my work stuff and just going through with that, I'm starting the other job. But in addition to that, applying to more jobs. I applied.
It's like his hobby.
It's like one of my pastimes. Like I just look for jobs and just apply for them.
Yeah.
Just to see what else out there.
Yeah.
And because like I said, if any job act fucking crazy, I will put their ass down as a reference.
You stupid.
And have the new job call them.
You told me now.
And ask them about me.
You told me.
So that's what I do. You seen that Gucci man?
Yes. The main event.
The main event.
Is it Davis or Davison's?
It don't matter.
What's his name?
Maine.
Okay, his name is not Gucci Mane. But go ahead, tell us how you like it.
It was all right. You know, it's a wedding. There were some things I was just a little confused about.
What?
Was this live? Was the wedding live?
It was live,
or
Nero. Like the wedding took place at midnight or 10 p.m.
So it was live.
Yes.
Okay, because I was a little confused on that, like whether or not.
Oh, you thought it was pre-recorded?
Pre-recorded, things of that sort. Because then they got all this other extra stuff that's coming up like next Tuesday. I thought everything was happening today, or like on that day.
No, they're going back and talking about the planning process. They did. I don't. That's a little BET-ish. Like they should have had this stuff out, or they shouldn't have did it live. Like they should have had the wedding, and then next week started week by week.
I understand that they couldn't do it. Because the events.
His name is Radric Davis.
Yeah, Radric Davis. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This is spelled Radric.
Yeah, Radric.
Radric is not Radric. Roderick.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't with you. So I just felt like the production quality was a little off.
Don't say that, because you know what was off? Nirma Nayambi should have hosted. No offense to Karuchi. What was that boy name with the two first last names?
I don't know.
Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall or something like that.
That's true. I think maybe they needed a Black Love Matters podcast. We should have did a live podcast from the wedding. Another invitation that got lost in the mail.
And I sent them a tweet. I sent both of them a tweet.
Oh, a tweet.
Them niggas ain't respond.
Oh, I'm sure they were busy. But I loved it. It was hood test. So you said the production was low. No. That's BET though.
Yeah, I like the wedding, the all white. I love, because I had me a white fur outfit that I was planning on getting with my buff Cardis with the dark lenses.
Shout out to what's the rapper name? What's the girl name? We put it on our Instagram.
Dej Loaf. Yes,
was my I
had my Dej Loaf outfit ready. With my white gaiters, my all white pants, and my white fur that go all the way down to the floor.
Come on, it has to.
And my buffies.
Dust the floor.
Yes.
Come on, I love that though.
So I was good for that. I was excited for that. Like I love all the hood-tastic, but I just feel like the two hosts and like the production value of them like interviewing people on like phone ringing and
the people like didn't know where to go. It's like the people was almost surprised they was being interviewed.
Yeah,
they were like, "Hey. How you doing?" Exactly. I'm okay. Like 2 Chainz was interviewed, and he was kind of like, "I'm just coming to a wedding."
Like, nigga, you being interviewed. You know you being interviewed.
This is on TV. Like I was like,
live.
This is.
Now you see why Joe Budden be nutting the fuck up on people. Wrap this shit up.
That's the only other person that could have did that. So if the Black Love Matters podcast couldn't did it, Joe Budden could have did it.
Yes.
In his new what's this
Sin.
Yeah. That would have been entertaining.
So I liked it. Anything else about that?
I just love they love. I'm loving how transparent, and I don't know. It's just something about Gucci and Keisha that I'm just drawn to.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Why is it though?
Because Gucci living his best life. I think he got out of prison.
His teeth so white.
They are.
His teeth are so white.
That nigga teeth was whiter than his suit.
I said, damn, Gucci had to glow up.
He did.
And he in love, and he don't deny it.
At one point, I didn't even know the ice cream cone was still on him.
I told you, I think that something happened. Like it was, he got, never mind.
But the ice cream cone was still on. I said, damn.
His skin done cleared up that good.
That nigga drinking,
alkaline water.
He on a raw food vegan diet, and he drinking alkaline water.
He doing CrossFit. He doing affirmations. He is a son of Ocean.
Of who?
Ocean.
Okay. Who's
Y'all
that?
know who Ocean is.
Okay.
A black goddess.
What else is going on that I just wanted to mention? You got anything else about the main event?
No, it was amazing. I'm actually going to continue to watch their show.
Okay.
Like, that's something I want for Turk and his woman. Like, I want them to be just, like, can they just do a side, like, I think this was Love and Hip Hop was supposed to be, but Love and Hip Hop is very dangerous to me. I don't want one that's dangerous. I just want something a little more.
So you want the original Love and Hip Hop when you had Jim Jones and Chris. And
it's just them two on there. Did you not like Jim
Jones? Yeah. He an interesting ass nigga.
Yeah, he on the spectrum. I think Chrissy is so pretty though.
Yeah.
They had another show on We too.
Yeah, that was good too.
Anywho, nope.
Nope. Okay. The other things I just had on here is that big fuck you to Harvey Weinstein talking about he want to go to sex therapy and shit. You know, rapey ass nigga does not equivalent to being a sex addict.
Sex addicts aren't people who rape people. Like these two different categories, bruh. Nope. You are the weakest link tonight.
So, you know, I got that going on. And then, like, the Me Too stuff and all that stuff going on.
Yeah.
I got a confession to make, Naomi.
What?
I done grabbed some booties that I probably shouldn't have grabbed in middle school.
Did you stop when they asked you to stop? Okay, well.
I apologize.
So that's a no.
I probably grabbed a couple booties. Well, I done grabbed a couple booties and titties in middle school.
Titties?
School. Yeah.
In middle school?
Yeah.
And then you do it, then what happens? What happens to the young lady, the survivor?
What you mean?
What did she say?
She be like, yeah, stop.
And then what you do?
I might giggle and walk away.
Okay, so you stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least you stop.
So
Harvey doesn't stop.
So I apologize. But that goes on to say, like, niggas do this shit. Like, this is something that
from children, from kids.
Like, as a kid, and that's the point I'm making. Like, as society, motherfuckers, like they reward niggas for this shit. Like, yeah, going out there and go grab that ass, go get you a woman,
grab a handful of pussy.
Yeah, grab them by the pussy and things of that sort. So, you know, as I'm being awakened, I just had to make my confession and put it out there and apologize.
And the way you help is to help the next generation. So when and if you have a son, and our guys having these conversations on not disrespecting women's bodies, but just respecting bodies, period. Right. Because what Terry Crews said, they grabbing on penises too. Hey. I Nyambi have a confession.
Yes.
I have grabbed a booty and a penis before.
No, speak up. Speak clearly. No, put your soul into it. What you say, Naomi?
I didn't went to the Lord.
No, what you say? Come again.
I have grabbed a booty.
And what else?
And a penis.
When?
In my life.
Oh.
And I asked for forgiveness too.
What happened to the victim?
Shut up. Survivor.
What happened to the survivor?
They lived.
They lived?
Another day. But I'm sure their life was changed. But no, the difference is consent and stopping and intent. This Harvey motherfucker knew what he was doing, had the power, didn't stop. Like, you know, it's levels to this shit. But like, I agree with what you're saying. Like, this is something in our society that's ingrained, and it's another generational cursing cycle that we have to break, and we have to be firm in it.
Yes,
especially for the new babies coming up. We have to be very firm to say, you know, some shit that might have slid when we were younger, that shit can't slide no more.
Yeah, well,
it's not acceptable.
Like, I even think about The Wood. The movie.
Oh yeah.
When you like go grab her booty.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, you can't be doing that shit no more, honey.
That was a game. You just go grab the booty and see what happens.
I go get it go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Clean house. Okay, this is not that episode.
Oh man, it's going deep on a Friday.
So you played house?
Yes, I did.
How old were you?
Young.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this either.
About 10, 11.
Oh my God.
Maybe about 9-ish.
9.
Yeah.
Jesus.
House.
Pray for the children. Pillow Talk. American Horror Story Nero.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You seen it? What happened?
No, you tell. I like how you do the recap,
Nero. All right. So, recovering from Meadows' shooting, Kai wins the election.
Nope. I don't want you to do that.
Allie is incarcerated. No, Allie hasn't got incarcerated for her supposed involvement.
Yeah, she probably whatchamacallit. They probably holding her.
And then Beverly, the black one, Tara's mama from True Blood, began to realize that Kai's promise of equality ain't true or no longer relevant.
I'm glad Ryan Murphy is writing the fuck out of that, because this is the first season when I seen Beverly was on like Team Kai. I said, that shit ain't real. I don't know how many black women about to go follow that boy. Like, really? You trust him, sis? Mm-hmm. With the energy and what's going on in America and just how that station treated you, another white man, you can't be trusting these white folk. Not on that type of shit. Sure. To be a cult leader and to follow you and to trust you, and you see this motherfucking killing people, chopping off heads and dicks and hands? Come on, Beverly. I'm glad she woke the fuck up.
So Beverly eventually introduces Ivy and Winter to Bebe Babbitt.
Yeah. Oh, I love them names, honey.
Who is the former lover of a feminist, Valerie. Mm-hmm. And it was revealed that, you know, they was the first female cult commanding a legion of women.
Now, pause there. You don't hear about a lot of female cults.
No.
You don't. I wonder why. I mean, those sororities. Hey.
And their coat name was Scum.
Oh, are you lied right on past that, huh?
Hey.
I'm in a sorority. I'm not
I know you are. It's a cult. Y'all got rituals. Everybody can't be a part of it.
Ooh.
You pay to somebody. You pay yearly dues. You can almost call that tithing.
Oh my goodness. You trying it.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, come on.
Hey, I can't. I'm a Mason, so.
You're in a cult too. Mm-hmm.
So you can call it what you want to call it.
You're the first one though.
Hey.
The Illuminati.
The creator. Oh, all right. Hey, hold up now. Ain't no Freemasons, no Illuminati.
Okay, yeah.
But they had their code name was Scum. It was like sisters cutting up men or some bullshit.
Cut
like
up men ain't shit. Like it was something that was just off the chain. And first of all, you jumping over this. Lena Dunham was playing a cult leader.
Yes.
So I had to first get her out of playing that douchey girl. Like in my head, she's still Hannah from Girls, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is Hannah doing? Where's her black child?
Nyambi was like, who is that Lena Dunham? Cancel.
Which
I'm not here for this episode no more.
But she turned it around. Turned it around. I did watch it. Lena Dunham, I have a love-hate relationship with her. Like, I love her creativity and how, expressive she is. But she just be on some white feminist bullshit sometimes that I just cannot stomach.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is not a critique of Lena Dunham. This is American Horror Story.
So, Scum, I think it was sisters cutting up men. I think there was Scum, SCUM, sisters cutting up. Men, yep. Yeah. In a quest to overthrow the male oppression by murdering various men.
And they female, and the bitches that roll with them.
So, she signaled the massacre to assassinate Andy Warhol. And then
he played the fuck out of Andy Warhol.
She got pissed because the credit went to the Zodiac Killer.
Ryan Murphy always twists the shit around.
So they was mad as hell because it's like, yeah, we probably like, how the fuck that we out here killing people and shit, and then y'all gonna get this shit to a fucking man? Like a women can't go out here and kill niggas.
And she was explicit. She went to the police like, I'm the killer. Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't killed nobody, but I'm the mastermind behind it. And they was like, where did you do it, ma'am? She said, from when I was in the insane asylum. They was like, thank you, have a good night. Mm-hmm. And then who it turned out in the cult, so they let 2 gay guys in the cult. Yeah. Or gay don't gonna do it, sadomasochists, right? So they were like getting off basically on saying men are scum and I'm bad and da 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 da.
Yeah, because they had like men is shit or something like that.
They
before they had to say like before they talk, they had to say something like men are scum, we eat shit or some bullshit like that. Yeah. Before they say anything, and like these dudes were just getting off on it. Yes. And then eventually they end up killing their ass too. He's like, I'm still a man.
Yeah. Oh, now that was some real talk. When he was like, because also he came out like as a gay man. He said, men like cis men like had hurt him before in the past, and they make him feel as if he was a man because he was gay, stuff like that. So I thought they was on to someone they were saying that truth. But at the end, then when the women was rolling up on them, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit, we about to fuck you up. We about to cut your ass up. And then, they went on and on to say, and he came out and said, yeah, I'm all this stuff, but I'm still a fucking man. I said, come on, if that ain't Donald Trump supporters, I don't know what it is. It came to be the truth.
And then, so, that was that flashback. And then it came back to present day when you see Beverly and Harris going at it, and Harris making these sexist ass comments towards like Winter and Ivy and things of that sort. So they lure Harris into the butchery, and they start cutting his ass up with them saws and shit.
Killing that ass, honey.
And then at the end of the episode, you see Kai and what was her name? Bobbitt. Yeah. They over there having tea together.
Key together.
Having tea together to figure out who the most loyal. Yeah. Type of bullshit.
And can't trust them.
All I was at the end, I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
The thing is, I don't know if they working together. If this is part of Bay plan. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, it seemed like they was just there to test their loyalty.
But how did he even get her? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To who and to what? That's why I love the Lord. You ain't gotta ask who the loyalty. The God. I'm not a good recruit. I don't even say ride or die. I say ride or survive.
Nyambi is not a good recruit.
Not for a cult. You start talking about killing and chopping up asses? No.
Nyambi said she's about to leave her church last Sunday.
No, I wasn't.
Because her pastor.
Yeah, my pastor crossed a little. No, he ain't crossed the line. But it's the first time he started talking. I don't play that conservative talk shit. I don't have time for it. I get out and walk out.
So what were we talking about abortion or
something about abortion. He ain't say it explicitly, but he said it. Like, we talking about all the things that are going on in the world and just being mindful of what we're doing, and also the idea.
Speaking to the mic, baby.
All the other things that are going on.
Thank you.
Jesus, I like to have conversations. Okay. And like the things that's going on in the world and just being aware of it and, knowing that all our actions have repercussions, and to the points, somehow he's saying, with the amount of children that aren't being brought into the world, I think that's fucking abortion. Say what you mean what you say, right? I mean, he skated right at real quick because I think he's seen my eyes like, you're losing me.
You seen your eyes get big?
Yeah. I was
like, started being judgmental?
Yeah, my eyes got big. My mouth turned like some stank. He rerouted and he went back and he cleaned it up. But I got spidey sense for that. I don't have time for that. I think that's this is a different episode, but I think that's where sometimes the black church get directed. You were talking about abortions and shit. We got this president. We need to make sure motherfuckers is ready to vote. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, we got people dying in the streets.
My barbershop is registering niggas to vote.
That's what I'm saying. My church about to be too, honey. I'm about to redirect all this energy. I hope he asked me about it.
And I went in there yesterday, and they got all types of shit getting ready to get sent to Puerto Rico. They got more water.
Oh, okay.
I said, damn, this is the same water. No, man, that shit gone. So now they got like boxes of cereal, canned goods.
Yeah, you need like the food that can last now. Like just in case they don't got fridge and
diapers
stuff.
and things of that sort.
Canned food. Yeah, that's stuff you need. Anything else for American Horror Story?
No, that was it.
All right, what about This Is Us? This Is Us was a decent one.
Yeah.
It started off with everybody getting the chicken pots. Is that how it goes? Shit. I got the chicken pots old. When did you get the chicken pots?
I got it so young I don't even remember.
I was in high school.
Ooh.
I got it like freshman year of high school.
Ooh.
And like to the point where folks was nervous. Like my parents, I think they prayed over me at night. Like it was bad. Like I was so bad where like they had to like wake me up because I was asleep so long. And they like, you have to wake up, you have to drink, you have to eat. Are you okay? Like I had a crazy high fever. My bumps were like big. They were everywhere. Like to the point where they had to like reach out to my classmates, be like, did anybody else not get the chicken pox because it's going down? I wonder who the fuck I got it from. Maybe somebody like younger sister or something had it and they brung it. Yeah, it was bad though. I still have marks from the chicken pox. Yeah, that it was so bad on me. But I remember the worst thing about it. The thing is, my fever was so high I didn't even feel the itching.
You was just hot.
My fever was so high that I didn't even feel the itching until like the last day or so, because that's when my fever finally broke. And I just remember my parents looking at me. Get in the shower again. Take another shower. All I did was shower oatmeal baths. And there's only so much. You can't really take nothing. I think you took some Tylenol or something.
You got to rub that ocean on? Yeah,
and just do some cold compresses. But I remember my fever being so high that to the point where I was just getting sleepy. And I think the doctor was like, she can't just be sleeping, honey. But I didn't realize that was bad to get chickenpox that late in life. I didn't realize I didn't have it. And my mom was like, yeah, we tried to always get you as a child. So, I'm the only child, right? But I have tons of cousins and friends. Every time my friends or cousins have, I would go spend the night with them. Like, sleep in the same bed as them, and I wouldn't get it. And the doctor was like, well, it's just them. All right. And then my dad was like, well, maybe she's just not going to get it, right? Like, some people, you just don't get it.
Right.
But then I got into high school, and I just came home, and I was like, I just don't feel good. And I, like, fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up. And then my mom was like, what the fuck is on your face? And I was like, what? And I had all that. You said you had them so young, you don't remember?
Yeah, I had it so young, I don't even remember.
I remember mine vividly. I think I was out of school maybe almost 2 weeks. It was rough. It had me out. Because when are you younger, it was only a couple of days or something?
Yeah, it's about a week.
No, I was almost out 2 weeks.
Yeah. I wish I had a story, but I don't.
Oh, I'm not asking. Anyway, I guess that's him moving me along, Black Love Matters community. But the take home and the tea from this is Mama is a racist.
I knew that Mama
the
was
grandma
racist. I knew that fucking
But come
grandma.
on, Mandy Moore, Mama. Come on, white Mama.
What she do? Stand up for all them kids.
She stand up for them children, okay? She said, I can take you talking about my husband that's broke as hell. I can take you saying I'm a nasty woman, keep a nasty house. I can take you talking about my oldest son here, talking about he just got a pretty face. You should focus on that. You ain't the smartest. I can do that. I can even focus on my daughter. You telling her she big as hell. But what I won't do is stand for racism with motherfucking random.
Ooh.
And so what the hell you can do is, Angela Bassett, get your shit.
Get your shit.
And get the fuck out and don't look back. Because Mama, you racist.
that husband with that chicken pox start digging
that mama out. The daddy done caught chicken pox. And he was like, oh, we got to get grandma out of here.
She got to go.
And they started digging grandma out. If that's not the truth, I don't know what it is. And the sad part was baby Random was trying to strive for white grandma love.
Yeah. He's always striving for love.
For white grandma went for it. I knew it was something when this bitch brought in there, okay, giving everybody their little gifts, right? And they gave that big girl that dress 2 sizes too small.
Talking about that's a gold size.
Sis is 10. What the fuck you mean a gold dress? As a grown woman, I really don't even need a gold dress.
No.
Okay? You know what I'm saying?
If you don't fit it,
you just don't fit it. It just doesn't work for you.
But I'm going to buy clothes my size.
Come on. And then mama said, we're going to go return this shit. Don't worry about it. And then when she came random with a fucking basketball.
This nigga 6 basketballs every time she see him.
She better. I would have cussed her to fuck. And then random. Thank you, grandma.
Right. I'm not really a basketball person. But if you think I'd be good at it, I'll try.
Try it.
God damn.
Randall, sit down. That's when we need a Deja. We need a Deja to go jump back in the time machine and go throw the fucking basketball at white grandma. Is white grandma dead? Probably not. Oh. You know, no.
And white grandma rich as hell.
Racist people live a long time.
Talking about I had to get our maid to speak right.
Oh yeah.
Our black maid.
I helped her. And then she had to say she had 4 kids and she raised us and kept your house.
Right.
The hell you talked to her?
Probably was a wet nurse too.
Oh my goodness. Don't do that. So I thought that's something that spoke to me. And I think that's what you have to do. If you adopt a child and it's from a different culture or race, you have to do that. But what stood out to me is it's a lot of white women out here with black children and don't realize they got black children.
Please tell. Do tell. Keep going.
I don't know how far I can go. I don't have no kids, and I'm trying to tiptoe on this, but it's a lot of white mamas out there with black children that don't realize they got black children, and they need to stand up and say it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like little things, little microaggressions and shit like that. You got to nip that shit in the butt if you got little black children. Because they're kids and you have to protect them. They're already battling with their identity because daddy is something, you something else, and they something. So it's 3 different motherfuckers in this. It's 3 monkeys in a monkey jar. Something don't match, right? Mm-hmm. And then they got their white friends and their black friends. It's something about owning that identity that is so crucial when kids are growing up. And that's what I wanted to stand up and do a round of applause. That should be that script that folks need to take when they have black children. And just acknowledging that, because there's so many times I see folks, like white women especially, I'm sorry to pick on them, but that's what I see, and it's not addressed or brought up. Like, it's almost like the elephant in the room. It's like to the point, it's like somebody, even a white woman I come and chat, sometimes I want to shake them like, do you realize you have a black child? Your child is black. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that encompasses? Compared to where I've seen women of color who maybe married a white guy or someone outside their culture, it's very clear that women of color say you are black, but you're also this. Right. And this is what it means in the world. And this is how, you know what I'm saying? Like they almost, I don't want to say prepare their kids, but be more transparent.
Yeah, you got to let them know, son or daughter, you're going to have a tragic lifestyle because you ain't going to be white enough. You ain't going to be black enough.
I mean, you don't got to say tragic.
It is a tragic lifestyle.
But having the conversation.
Because you just there.
And then, I'd be even petty. If I had a black child, I got to watch how I'm keeping my black child around this other person. I don't got time for you to rub that colorblind shit off on my child. Right. It don't work that way. Come on.
Son, you're black.
You's a nigga. You's nobody. Look, this is me. You a nigga, but you's nobody's nigga.
You nobody's nigga.
Okay? You a nigga, but you's nobody's nigga. You hear me?
I know your grandma. It look a little white, but grandma got vitiligo.
Oh Lord,
she black too.
She black.
She black.
Yeah. So I think that's just touched me, and that's what I've thought about in my experiences of, So of course that's adoption. That's a little bit more blatant, but when you having like you have parents from different cultures, and what does that mean? And like I said, I'm not, multi-ethnic or multiracial. I don't, but I can only, through conversations I have with friends to say, like, you can tell the ones who parents had the talk with them. Like, it's almost as important as the sets talk compared to the ones who you can tell their parents ain't had no talk with them.
Exactly. I get it. Like, even like
it's
I said,
talk.
My mother got vitiligo, and like it started in elementary school. So by the time I was in 7th grade, like she had lost all pigmentation in her skin. So, you know, she got this albino skin, and, you know, motherfuckers be like, oh, you adopted? Like,
oh. And kids is cruel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you adopted. Like, no.
Yeah.
You got a white mama? No. She got that Michael Jackson.
Why do you call it that? You could have educated them a little
because more. That niggas don't know what the fuck vitiligo means.
Yeah.
You gotta be like that Michael Jackson. Like, oh, she didn't turn white? Like, people actually turn white for real?
Yes.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
It's an autoimmune disease.
What's it called?
An autoimmune disease.
Okay. Little light of awareness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I think that's when I seen I forgot what her name, Beth. Mm-hmm. Is that her name?
What you talking about?
The mama, white mama, Mandy Moore.
Oh man, I don't know. Mandy
I always remember Rebecca. Yeah, when she said that, I wanted to stand up and be like, all white mamas with black children, take that script and apply it to all the above. Mm-hmm. Because even having the courage to say that to your own mama. Sometimes it's not even the outside world. It's that internal with your own family.
Right.
And having the, I don't know, the balls to tell your family, this is my child, kick rocks.
Right.
Or creating that boundaries, not even giving them the option.
No.
So she basically, it wasn't no conversation with her and her mama. She said, you got to go.
You got to get your shit. Get your shit.
And get out. So, that's probably a different episode talking about that. And we're going to have to talk about that. But I just thought that was interesting. The next one. Kate knocked up.
I knew something was going on.
I was like, damn,
I
Kate.
Didn't know what was going on.
I said, Kate, you stressing over these 5 pounds to get up in this Ashley Stewart dress? Sis, sit down. Come on. Like, I was like, damn, she just seems on 10 more than normal. Uh-huh. And for a baby, I'd be on 10 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy for her. Because, you notice what she slid in there, though. She said because she's a high-risk pregnancy. Yeah. Being not only older, so I'm assuming she in the 35 and up game. Yeah. Because, so I guess white male doctors have said when women turn 35, all our eggs dry up. Right. And then,
that's a lie.
I mean, it got some truth to it, but
my mama had my ass at fucking 40. My eggs wasn't dry.
Mistake. You a mistake.
I know.
Maybe the Hennessy.
It was a Crown and a homegrown weed.
Rehydrated it.
Maybe it's the weed my daddy was growing in the backyard.
Yeah, you might got the cure, honey. He might got the cure for infertility. But
it's in my blood, y'all. Yeah. It's in my blood.
So, the idea that I'm assuming she in the 35 and up group. And then also she's being a thicker, bigger woman, too. That also puts you at high risk, too, for all types of things. Preeclampsia, diabetes, or just miscarriages. Mm-hmm. Just being, that weight. So I'm interested to see what this journey is going to be for her. And I think Toby going to be lit. Or you think he going to be scared? You think he going to be scared of lit?
No, Toby going to be lit as hell.
How so?
Because he was like, what? I got this baby. That's all I want from you, girl. I just want to be your man. Jesus. I just want to be the man that you ain't never had in your life.
Kate gonna be on 1,000. You know who I think gonna fall to pieces? Her twin.
Kevin.
Cause he supposed to be the baby, right?
Kevin is gonna fall to pieces. Speaking of that, why they ain't get Randall as a K name? Randall ain't have a name.
He did have a K name. They changed it. It was like Kirk or something. And Randall won't responded. Remember, he wasn't sucking on no titties. He wasn't sleeping with them. Randall was a bad baby.
Really?
He was, I shouldn't say bad baby. He was a colicky baby. Mm-hmm. He was a very unsettled baby. And then that's where, remember, she was like, I can't do this. We got to get his black ass back. And then that's when he kind of met with his dad and the story. You don't remember that? Go back to season 1. Okay. Because Randall was his original name. Oh. That's what his dad gave. His mom or dad gave him Randall. And then it was one night they bonded and she's like, Randall. And that's when he started feeding. And she's like, his name is Randall, honey. Not Kirk or some white ass name.
I was wondering. I said racism. The systematic racism.
I thought said racist Randall. What? Dude,
the systematic racism in their house. Randall ain't got no K name.
Yeah, because that racist grandma would be like the twins and Randall. Right. Bitch. Why don't you call them the triplets? You still should call them the triplets.
Or hell, the kids.
Well, and then here comes racist grandma. They are twins.
Oh my God.
But Kate knocked up.
Yeah.
I'm excited for her. You think she gonna fall to pieces?
Kevin gonna fall to pieces because he got that injury. I feel him with that injury, y'all. I've been dealing with a fucking injury myself.
You know what I got a little nervous with?
What?
Okay, so we're talking about generational curses. So Kevin, white daddy, got it from white granddaddy drinking. Mm-hmm. I hope Kevin don't fall into the with them pill popper.
I can see it.
You peeped that?
Yeah.
You peep how he popped a little bit to them pills and he bounced back and he was happy?
Yeah.
You had to be careful.
Molly Percocet.
Oh. So I hope he doesn't fall down that route and continue like the generational.
I can see it.
Yeah. What's that last thing? Okay, so let's talk about Beth.
Deja.
Yeah. Why? You know what? I like that they talked about black hair, but all this stuff about black hair being stinky and funky, we could have missed that.
Because my baby hair ain't never been stinky or funky.
And that's been about 3 weeks.
Been...
What Deja putting in her hair is funky. Sofa 8? What the fuck? You know I'm old school. They say a dirty head grow, honey. Because like they ain't say like it's been 8 months since she washed her hair. They was like, it's been 2 weeks. Her hair gonna stink. I said, bitch, what? I only wash my hair every 2-3 weeks.
Right.
Actually, that's why I get prime twist out.
Shit.
Come on. You better put some tea tree oil on that bitch. On them scalp.
Right.
And sprinkle some water and some aloe vera juice. So so it was two sides. See, it's like my love hate with Beth. So I appreciate Beth as a person, but as a character, she gets on my nerves. So I liked that at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night on a white show with a predominantly white audience that we talking about black hair. Mm-hmm. I did appreciate that. Yeah. But they could have missed me with the funky stink. Like we could have had a conversation. Maybe she don't want to take no shower. Like that seems like a very teenage thing to do. Mm-hmm. Like to be like the soap make my skin itch.
Well,
but the hair
that's like a teenage boy type thing. But I don't know. Y'all girls don't be taking showers?
This bitches don't be taking showers.
What?
Or not even the showers, or knowing how to appropriately clean. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, y'all do got some moving parts.
There's a lot of moving parts, and you just can't throw water on it like when you were younger. You just can't throw, as my grandma said, you just can't throw water.
You can't throw water in your poon.
You can't just throw water on you. That's what she did when you take a quick shower. You just threw water on you. You just threw 3 drops of water on you. It came out. Is your wet? You don't use your wet. You got 3 drops of water on you. So I think that could have been a conversation too, you know, about more so hygiene or like washing clothes. Like I feel like that could be a girl thing. So if you got your favorite pair of jeans, you just keep wearing them instead of washing them. Like I think that, you know, I always get sensitive whenever folks start talking about brown hair girls and being stinky because white people are already fascinated by. Well, as me and Nia say, they fascinated by black sets, homosexual sets. Now I think it's black hair. I'm going to add that to our...
Yeah. Thanks to This Is Us. They're fascinated with black hair as well.
Yeah. Because I don't think it'd be that... I mean, I guess. Like, I guess if you're using that Blue Magic and Sulfur A, your hair will be funky.
Oh, my God.
But if you're just using some jojoba oil and almond oil and coconut oil, that's it's anti-fungal. That's what my hair don't say.
Oh. Because all that... Are we not going to talk about Randall about to get old dude's ass?
We're not done. We talking about it now.
Randall was about to nuck if you bucking this bitch.
I mean, you should as a daddy.
He was about to, hey,
you should.
Don't you fucking touch her.
Yeah, she shouldn't.
And then here goes Deja, that ain't my I'm not her daughter. Nigga, he about to fight for your fucking ass. And then, I didn't push somebody. Y'all about to kick me out. No, nigga, you ain't kicking your ass out.
Yeah, your ass grounded.
Yeah.
But I'm still talking about her hair and the alopecia.
Oh.
They said it was just alopecia, but I thought it was like a nervous tick. Because when I was younger, I used to pick at my hair. Mm. I used to like pick at the back of my hair. And I would have like a little spot on my back.
Yeah.
I was like, I picked too. And he was like, oh, it's just alopecia. I was like, oh.
Maybe she got a little nervous tick too.
Yeah.
We don't know. Because, you know, at the end, she cut her hair.
Oh, when she came up in there. Now, that is a black girl moment. Good, bad, or ugly. Even them cute ones at the table going to go do that. And, you know, and Beth, that's the thing. Beth be talking a lot to Randall. You're supposed to talk with your husband, but you have to be very clear on what they can't say. Like, you know, when we have children, like, of course, I'm going to tell you what we talk about, but I'm like, you don't need to go back and report back.
No, because
my parents not good at that either. I can tell one. Sometimes I did it as an experiment. I just told one, and then they start talking about the other, and they knew it. I said, oh, so y'all just telling my business.
What you expect? That's pillow talk.
I'm grown.
That's pillow talk.
I'm grown. I said, and I brought it out to him. Oh, well, we ain't know it was a secret. I said, I swear I said in the sentence, don't tell that. I don't know what else.
You don't know what else to do.
Be explicit. I didn't even say keep it confidential. I said, do not tell him and what you do within 24 hours. I felt like you hung up and called him.
Right. He over here acting weird at you.
Yeah.
You didn't hung up and 10 minutes later he calling you. How you doing?
Yeah.
You doing all right?
Right. So
is there anything you would like to talk to me about?
Yeah. So Randall, I was like, as soon as he said it, I was like, Randall, too soon. And then he could have flipped it in that moment to be like, yeah, she told me that you let her do it your hair.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he didn't even play the stupid role. No. He just started looking blankly like Randall. He just Randall.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, she told, this is a secret. She tried it when she cut that hair off.
Ooh. Well, she gonna have a nice little bob. Might be a Jada Pinkett Smith bob.
That ain't no bob, honey. She gonna have a TWA, a teeny weeny afro. So she better get some carefree curl. Ain't nothing on that. And that look like a little permed. So she might as well go and get her a low Caesar.
Yeah.
And put a bow on top.
Oh my God.
But okay, so we got to be serious. Why do you think she was rebelling? Like, what was the cutting? What was the cutting the hair signified?
Because first of all, Bethan broke her trust because they were starting to bond and hear her ass go.
Can't trust Beth.
Now you can't trust her.
Told you from the beginning.
But also, I think she's also trying to fit in. Like, it's hard to fit in when you in like these new situations. Cause I even think about going back to like the juvenile center and working there, and it takes a while for them to like actually get in the groove and to let their guard down.
Yeah.
To actually
beat
themselves and see like, oh, these niggas ain't out to get me.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you find out when you do like foster homes and things of that sort. You know, first of all,
that's God work, honey. That's God's work.
But you know, there's a lot of people out there, or you know, there's the opposite end of the spectrum where you got people who like take advantage of that shit.
Absolutely.
You know, they got like 15 kids in the house.
Absolutely.
You know, sexual assaulting these kids and things of that sort.
Right.
So you know, sometimes you got to be prepared to be ready to fight.
You right.
Yeah.
You right, and protect yourself, right? You do. So that's why I go back and forth to her. That's why I be like looking at Beth and Randall like, what the fuck are y'all doing? They borderline into well-attended white people.
Well, look at what his parents were.
But what's Beth? In this story, she said she grew up with these 4 sisters and we were strong. And what we did was braid our hair. Now, okay, Beth, I enjoy that story. And I know I'm the only child, but I don't remember nights of my hair being combed and brushed by me and my... The hair doing was not an enjoyable experience.
Oh. Well, when I had
as a black girl in the 80s and 90s, it was a rough experience, honey. That's why I got a job at 14 and was in the hair salon every 2 weeks. What? I know I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, you was.
In the early 2000s, every 2 weeks. Remember oh my God, I used to be a slave to the beauty salon. I miss it a little though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss the abuse. Taking my money, being in that bitch for 3 hours. But I be clean when I come out.
You be clean as hell.
Clean when I come out. But you know I'm doing this natural lifestyle now, and that's natural afro hair. I just took my twist out, and I look crazy.
I still love you.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to love me, y'all. Neeram a few years ago back did locks. A normal person with locks would grow an afro, right? A decent afro, at least a few inches. Neeram literally grew a 0.5 centimeter of hair and went and got it locked.
Yeah.
And it looked like little
nigga babies.
Just don't say nigga babies. It looked like little cuckabugs. And y'all know what, like, it looked like the little, my little pieces of hair on the ground that my mom thought was roaches that she stepped on all over his head. And y'all know how lots is. When they maturing, they be looking crazy. And if I stood by you through that, I know you can stand by this bad twist out.
It's okay, baby.
I know. Any more pillow talk? What else we doing?
No, I just got one more thing I want to do before we head on to the Shout Out Friday.
What?
So, this might be a little corny, but I got this little deck of cards from the dollar store, and it said table topics.
We're really going to do this?
And it said relationship. So, you know, I bought it. So
we do table topics Fridays.
So I done pulled out a couple cards, and if you are willing to entertain me on these,
let's go.
I would love to see what some of these answers to these questions.
Yeah, as long as you answer first.
What?
Go ahead now.
All right. When did you laugh? When did you last remember laughing with me the most?
Me and you? I mean, every day is something new going on. I'm trying. Oh my God! As soon as you said, I feel like I went blank, but I feel like we constantly cracking up. Wasn't it the other night we was reminiscing on? Oh, stop the presses. Last night. I hope my father's listening too. So I was sitting on the couch. I had like some phone calls I was doing, prepping for the podcast. You know, just chillaxing. All of a sudden, the doorbell ring. And we just look at each other. And then the doorbell ring again. I'm like, you know, I done forfeited some duties as a trustee, and I'm thinking that's them coming to be nosy. I basically resigned. I was like, I'm done with you bitches. And I resigned. So I'm thinking that's them coming to see about me, right? So I'm like, all right, Near, I'm whispering. You know, I don't trust. See, that's how you can't trust people whispering, because they up to no good. I was like, I'm going to go upstairs. If they looking for me, tell them I'm gone. I'm gone. And I went upstairs, and Near was like, all right. No, first she was like, is you expecting company? Nigga, what? Like, he act like this in 1900. Is you expecting a suitor?
Is you expecting company?
Are you expecting a suitor?
I know I ain't expecting company.
No.
Shit.
And so I'm like, oh, it's just probably them in the neighborhood come to check on us. And I'm up at the stairs. And Near, first of all, take all day to get to the door. And then he crack it open. And what you say?
Ain't nobody out here.
I said, huh?
What? So I open the door and I look.
And then Nerum peek out. Then you turn on the light.
Yeah, and ain't nothing out there. So I closed the door.
And then the motherfucker ring again.
Ding dong, ding dong.
I said, not today, Satan. Not today. I went and got I got my sage. I always keep a bundle of dried sage on me, okay? Y'all should too. I got the sage in the Bible. I lit it and I went to every room. You're not welcome. This is the house of the Lord. Cast ye out. And Nerum, me and Nerum just, and I stopped. He looked at me. He said, what the hell is your problem? And we just bust out laughing. And then I was like, see, this is why you date men that's like your father. Because this same shit happened to my house back in Detroit. And I told my parents, I said, okay, so I'm the only child. So like after high school, middle school, I would come home. I have to be home for a few hours by myself. And of course, the parents I rock with, I can't come home and go play outside. So if I come home, I got a call. As soon as I walk in our house, lock the door, and you be still till one of my parents come home, right? Mm-hmm. I just can't go out and play, right? You better do some fucking homework, eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, sit your ass down, right? And so every day I come home, I be like, the doorbell is ringing. Mm-mm. And then I be scared. So one day I was just sitting on the porch. If I was like, I told you not to come outside. And I told my dad, I was like, Dad, it's a ghost in the house. Like, it rings every day. This went on for a year to the point where I just be prayed up. To the point I was just talk to it, but like, not today, leave me alone. And then what happened? One day Pops alone on a Saturday. And what happened?
The doorbell rang.
Ding dong. Ding. And I was upstairs. No, I was upstairs. And I came over to Bannister and I looked at him. And he went outside. He ain't in there. What'd he do? Same thing Nerum do. Ain't nobody there. Why they telling me? What am I going to do about it? He was like, Kid, we call each other Kid. He said, Kid, ain't nobody outside. He said, go look out your window. Is anybody playing at the door? I said, no. I said, that's the ghost that been here for 2 years. And then he closed the door again. What'd it do? Ding dong. So this is, then my dad, you was telling the truth all them years. I said, why would I lie? What is there to lie about? And I saged the house again. I don't know, was that same spirit, honey?
It just follows you.
And I was like, you treat me just like my dad did, because ain't nobody believe me.
Y'all should have seen Nyambi yesterday. Talking about, get out. You're no longer welcomed here. Be gone, Satan.
Shut up. I didn't say
Spirits,
be gone.
get out of here.
You are not welcome.
I said, what the hell? What are you doing?
I start calling on the ancestors. Right. I had to ask my grandma for some help. I'm calling on all the angels, because there's angels around. I need y'all to protect me. If they ain't good, get them on up out of here.
Nyambi, let me get in these corners. The spirits like to be in the corners. What? Which corner they like to be
in? Of them.
All of them. The hell? So
that's when we had a good laugh, because I was serious. And Neil was just looking at me. And then at the end, he was like, are you done? And we just bust out laughing. So that was a good one. But I was serious too, honey. I had to sage the house. I opened the windows.
Tripping.
And I just wanted to show them doorbells be ringing. Ding dong.
Had me rolling.
And Dad, I know you listening too. It took them 2 years to believe me. And now they make up other stuff. It's just stitching. It's sticking. The doorbell sticking. Oh, it's Nerum. It's the wind.
It's the wind.
The wind is that fucking strong?
Well, we got one of those old doorbells.
What? It's a button. I've never seen the wind that strong. Hurricanes, doorbells ain't ringing. So how is it ringing out in New England with a 5 miles per hour wind?
You got a shortage somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
The wind was going.
Yeah, okay.
The last time I remember laughing, I think it was after you get off your 10-day, and you like, Nyambi, first of all, has what I call nighttime disease. I can't remember what movie that was from. The Visit. So it was this horror movie where these little white kids
M. Night Shyamalan
got dropped off at their grandparents' house, and their parents didn't go in the house to check and see. So all this whole
was
time,
scary. Now
so like the kids never met their grandparents.
Yeah.
So all that time they thinking they with their grandparents, and like the grandmother, the fake grandmother, had this shit called I call it a nighttime disease. So it happens when like a reaction happens with like when the sun going down and like grandma cuts the fuck up. So to the point where granddaddy had to lock grandma in the room. Like, don't go there.
Yeah.
Nyambi is not to that extreme, but I feel like as we get older, it will go there. Because when the sun go down and it be time to go to bed,
that's that Leo energy.
There goes Nyambi ass. Talking about I don't want to go to bed, play with me, tickle and shit like that. So sometimes I just hear like gone somewhere. And last week I was like, I got something for that ass. Mm-hmm. I got her ass to the fucking punch.
Yes.
And I started tickling her ass and talking about, play with me, Naomi, play with me, play with me.
Oh, Jesus.
Go somewhere near.
Yeah.
No.
He was getting on my nerves.
No.
Yes.
So you can see how I feel because you was tired as hell.
You got pure joy out of that.
I surely did.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's give me another question out of here.
Okay. Oh, so we adding this to Friday. We're going to do like our own tabletop?
I don't know.
That's kind of cute.
I just figured I done bought this thing from the dollar store. Let me just
use it for something.
Let's just use it. Hell, if we just use it just for this one podcast.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I got my dollar's worth.
Okay.
All right. Some people talk to figure out what they're thinking, and some people don't talk until they know what they're thinking. Which one are you?
Talk.
And which one you think I am?
The opposite. I talk. I like to talk. Take that back. It depends who I'm with. Mm-hmm. So if it's with people I really trust and I feel can be vulnerable around them. So if it's near them, I'm going to talk it out. Like I'm going to talk as I go and I create new things. I edit, copy, and paste all in the same sentence. But if it's someone I'm really not comfortable with or more in professional settings, I think about it. Like I like to be very strategic. I like to think of as many options as I can and think of the best way to move forward with it. But when it comes to personal stuff, I'm more verbose and wanted to have a conversation and thinking as I'm going. And when I'm talking about personal stuff, sometimes my mind moves faster than my mouth. Mm-hmm. So I'm skipping words. I'm already on the next topic. But professionally, I definitely I'm more introspective. Mm. What about you?
I'm the other way around.
Oh, how?
Well, I always was amongst the motion of think before you talk.
Yeah.
And I think it just comes from like that old school. Boy, shut up. Think first.
I think and talk.
Mm-hmm. You think and talk.
Yep.
But I'm the other way.
I
think and then I talk. Well, It ain't multitasking. It's just task switching.
Don't do that.
Hey. Mm. All right. Let's pull out one more.
Okay.
Choose one superpower. Flight, teleportation, reading minds, super strength. Choose one and tell me why did you choose it and would you be tempted to use that power for evil?
We already talked about what a black woman's superpower is.
Okay.
Resilience.
Okay.
What episode was that? That was one of our early ones.
That was one of our early ones.
A black woman's superpower is resilience. We all are equipped with it and we have to use it on a daily basis.
Okay.
To be like Teflon on these crafty crackers and some of you stupid niggas. So, what you want me to play?
Welp, on that one, let's go to Shout Out Friday.
No, I'll play. Let me see. So it's invisibility, flight, teleportation, reading minds, or super strength. Reading minds. Mm-hmm. Because by knowing what people thinking, you have a huge upper hand, right? Mm-hmm. You can, I think all that other stuff can come. Like, I don't know, it just can shape how you move and how you negotiate and just, I think it's just a powerful tool to have, the ability to read someone else's mind.
I agree. I have to agree. Reading minds is up there, so I can figure out what people's real intentions are.
Yeah.
So you can navigate to figure out.
I wouldn't even think of what their intentions are. I'm thinking about what the fuck my intentions are and how I can manipulate theirs to be with mine.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm a supervillain.
Okay, so you would be tempted to use it for evil.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
How do we define evil? As the crafty cracker? What's evil?
The tabletop, it don't defy evil, so I guess it's upon us to figure out what evil is.
Okay, 45. Yeah, I'll do it.
Like I said, this is just a dollar store thing.
Oh, I didn't took it. We should do the black. Another idea. We do the black version of this. You know they have black Cards Revolt. They should have black black tabletop hits.
You know what? So you was talking, I ended up doing research. So there is a business or a website called Postable that does cards and things.
Is it automatic though?
But I don't think it's all automated. And by looking at the website, it's a bunch of white people.
Yeah,
so I need to do something. I need to do a black version of this,
like for Kwanzaa and shit.
Yeah, and have all the black holidays. So you get a Malcolm X card for his birthday.
Oh my God, I would love that. And I'm even thinking about that. I'm talking about I want a black Santa.
Yeah, and then
so everything is black.
And get those mahogany cards.
Mahogany. I always get mahogany.
Or get some artist to.
Yeah, get an up and coming artist. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, Mahogany got enough money. Go get you one of these up and coming artists. What about you, Niram? What would you do?
As far as
your superpower.
Oh, I said read minds.
Oh, why?
I read minds.
Jeez.
Niram is crafty already. So yes, everything I gonna be It's either gonna be good, evil, whatever, so I can make it. Why did I choose it? So I can figure out what people's intentions are, so I can figure out how to move and to influence them.
Yeah.
So that's why we do it.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Perfect.
I got my dollar's worth.
Nice.
Alrighty.
So book club. So I'm supposed to come up with a book club for you, Niram. It's been such a hectic week that I haven't been able to really sit down and be intentional with it. What I'm going to do, I think we tentatively might go with Oprah's new book. So it's called The Wisdoms of Sundays, Life-Changing Insights from Super Soul Conversations. I think it just came out today.
Okay.
Oh no, it actually came out earlier this week.
You gonna order on Amazon?
Yeah, so I think we're gonna order it on Amazon. But what we'll do, we'll confirm next Friday. Okay. So next Friday we'll either start off with the Wisdom of Sunday book, or I'll announce the book that I'm gonna have Niram read. Like I almost don't want you to do this, Niram, because I feel like this is a book that you would be interested to read anyway. And not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's wrong with that?
But the purpose of this book club is to give insight to our relationship into a lens. And really, the goal is for you to read fiction books and me to read nonfiction. Because that's kind of where we, and there's so many. Like, have you read any Toni Morris's books?
No, I didn't read any of that.
It's like, you got so much to catch up on. Like, even Terry McMillan, like, that's the stuff I really want you to catch up on. But I mean, Queen Oprah, she might speak to us. Maybe there's something we need to do during Kwanzaa. We need to get with Nia and really figure out what we're doing during Kwanzaa.
Okay.
But we'll follow up with you all next Friday to confirm which book we're actually doing. We'll have it by then. Alrighty.
So now, Shout Out Friday?
Shout Out Fridays.
Shout Out Fridays.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I think it's your turn to read the reviews.
Alrighty. So from Apple Podcasts, it reads the best podcast from Nixon 305. So it says great podcast.
What did I say?
Podcast.
Repeat it.
Great podcast, great topics. My girlfriend and I listen faithfully and have healthy conversations from the subjects that are mentioned on this podcast. Niram and Nyambi feel like family. They're getting an invitation to our weddings.
Hell yeah.
We love weddings. And I give good gifts. I give good gifts to weddings, and I'm a great invitee. I think we said this before. I tell you you're beautiful. The food's good. I dance with grandpa and uncle. I'm laughing. I'm engaging at a wedding. Because some people come to weddings with the sourpuss on. That's not Nyambi.
And Niram used to DJ. So, I can pull out all the hustles, all the line dance moves and everything else. I don't care if I can't dance.
I don't care if I don't know the song. I'm dancing to everything. So, it's going to be lit. What it says, I knew it was real when they both started saying we wonder what Niram and Nyambi has to say about this. We also submitted questions to the podcast to get answers and feedback. This is the only podcast that you need.
Hey,
thank you so much. The next one says love, love, love from Tyanit. Am I saying that right?
I guess it's Tyanit.
Yeah, Tyanit, Tyanit. These two really keep it real. They are cool people, woke and funny.
Yes.
The next one we have is Nyambi does too much. ... from Future PhD. I cannot with Nyambi and keeping up with rap trap music. I am too much. The next one is great work from Alana, and that's ALALNA. Your podcasts are my grown people bedtime stories. I love laughing with you two, absorbing the information you share, and high-fiving you on your views and comments. In this episode, when Nyambi commented about the wait time at Popeyes, I wanted to roll out of bed, fly to Wayne, white ass New England, and take an Uber to your house just to give you some dap. Why we gotta wait so long for chicken at a chicken restaurant? It's not like they are taking us by surprise with orders for burgers or pizza. I feel like both Popeyes and White Castle hire the least skilled and least capable, most untrained workforce ever. We need to be woke about that too. Come on, and sis, hit it on White Castle, because every time I go to Detroit, I go to White Castle. I'm at least in line for 15 minutes.
It'd be a long ass
and then when
line.
I pull up to the window, they be like, "You order 3 cheeseburgers with everything?" Yes, bitch. Yes. Y'all only serve cheeseburgers. Either you double them up or no cheese or put a dry ass piece of chicken. Ain't nobody come to White Castle for this dry ass chicken.
No.
But that is true.
My question is for Popeyes. Only thing they sell is chicken. Chicken is the main thing. So you would think chicken will always, people will be always cooking chicken.
Always cooking. It should be on a timer. Every 15 minutes, chicken should be dropping.
And y'all should know that.
Busy times.
Noon.
Lunch. 6 p.m. and after the club.
It's going to be crowded, but every time they never prepare, and they're like, it's going to take 10 minutes.
Or they run out. You remember they got the little chicken pieces that's like $5 boxes. They knew them go fast. As soon as I walked in, it was a little hand printed side with some chicken scratch talking about no more chicken boxes. I said, y'all don't run out of popcorn chicken. Give me the 2-piece dark. Mashed potatoes. So you right. And I go wait and go wait and be abusing that line every time too. And I just be waiting.
Sure do.
Jesus. That's why I can't have it all the time.
Jesus. So from blacklovematters.com, remember that's Black We Know K. We got one from Candace, and it's from episode 59. It said, really?
Oh, no, you got to, oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It says, really? Dirty white kids? Laughing my fucking ass off. Because I swear I think the same thing. Like, why y'all stay-at-home moms always at the store with these dirty ass kids?
They do be dirty.
Cracking the fuck up. I love you, Nyambi. You are a character. Like Niram said, this podcast wouldn't be the same without you.
They do be dirty. And I know kids, and it's different dirties. Like, I understand kids, they be eating their little Cheerios, cherries, get on their face and nose running. But they literally have dirt on them.
Yes.
I'm like, what is that dirt?
They be dirty as hell.
And I thought, again, I'm not a mom. I'm not I'm not single woman splaining or anything. But I don't have kids, and I keep wet wipes in my purse. And I just want to take it out. I'm like, come here, Linda. Come here, Madison.
Kids be dirty.
Come here, Madison. Let me wipe your face. Jesus.
Is that Oreo dust or is that dirt?
Either way. If mom up in here buying $400 worth of this shit, she can take 2 seconds, back up off them coupons and wipe your baby's face.
God damn.
Yes, they be dirty, honey.
Probably a little poop.
And they be, oh my God. And they be reaching out. I'm like, don't touch me.
And you black.
Yeah, they be wanting to touch me. They either look at me with their mouth open or they want me to pick them up. I said, so you got a nanny?
And you said had on Marley braids, so they just look at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they look at me with their mouth open. That's what get me. The kids be looking at me. The kids stare at you with no shame with their mouth open. Like they ain't never seen a black person. Or you get the ones who want me to pick them up. They be like, up.
Chocolate giants?
Up. I said, ma'am, I don't pick up children.
All right, Lisa. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
We got another one from Heartless 305 in regards to episode 61, getting out the friend zone, loneliness inside of relationships, and comfort versus happiness. And it says, hello guys, great episode today. The funny thing about Walker's situation was that during the interview, he was wearing that black popular demand
I'm
t-shirt.
so glad the Lord didn't bless my eyes to see
confused.
It. I'm so glad I didn't see that.
Damn, Heartless, you got an eye for detail.
That's what I needed to, because I wish I would have seen that and dragged his ass too. He need to sit down somewhere. Alrighty, we got emails. I'm reading these emails near. All right, so the first email is from Tierra. Subject episode 58. Nyambi. Oh, Michael Eric Dyson. I thought it was just me. I was always asking myself, why does he have to rap talk? I've been asking for years. And then when I pointed it out to friends, they kind of get it, but they don't. They don't understand when I say he's rapping. But you, Nyambi, damn it, you get it. That joint gets on my nerves so much. For a minute, I would just leave the room when his segments will start. But then I stopped doing that because I got to support the cause. But I really can't with that rap talk, laughing my ass off. Niram, I've been applying to 5 jobs now, LOL, and I have a full-time job, a pretty good one. But they are over here getting crafty. Shake my head. They can never just let you live. You do too good, they mad. You do piss poor job, they mad. Damn. And why did I have 14 bars of those soap left from my last Costco trip? I'm so damn tight. Can't damn win. Peace T. Come on, sis. She understand. First, we're going to start with this Michael Eric Dyson because, like I said, for the white folks, even black folks, yes, he's a scholar. Yes, he's done a lot for the community. But that rap talk shit, it gets on my nerves.
As Big Papa used to say,
oh my God,
more money, more problems.
Yeah, he be quoting these niggas.
And Obama's making that money, so you know what he got.
Jesus.
More problems.
Shut up. And that be me in the background like, I just be the one in the background shaking my head. Like, how did this nigga get here? But in front of white people, he is a scholar and a gentleman.
Brilliant.
I've never seen someone so articulate.
He's so brilliant.
Since Big Daddy Kane.
Sis, get to these jobs. Now, I've been telling y'all, Nero apply for jobs year round.
Year round. It's his hobby. He found joy out of it.
I do find joy because I be looking at it like, ooh, look at this job. Look what this could be.
Yeah.
And like I said, they get crafty. You put down your supervisor.
Yeah.
And they call your supervisor and be like, hey, I just want to know how's Tierra? And then they come to you like, Tierra, I didn't know you was trying to leave.
Me
either.
You stupid. Come on, we got to keep getting through this. We got to keep getting through this. All right, he said, the next email, we got an email from Candace, and the subject is Hocus Pocus Shenanigans. She said, so I'm in Target and see this display and think of you two. There's a black couple standing near it, and a woman is telling her man it's her favorite movie. Dying laughing. And I'm the one who made the comment on Twitter when y'all were talking about it on that episode. Your sis Candace. Peace, love, and pro-black everything. P.S. Clever Munchkins Daycare got me so busy. Good. I haven't listened to yesterday's episode yet, but the Boston Chronicles with the dog Flower the other day left my ass off.
Yeah, so you see the picture of the display?
Oh, she said the display?
Yeah, it's a picture of a Hocus Pocus.
I told y'all, that's classic. I told you. Next, we got an email from Alana. The subject line is 92 Joy. Niram, what's the plan for getting back your joy? You need to reclaim your joy. Love you both. Thank y'all. First of all, don't let Niram fool you. Niram got joy.
Correction.
It's that Cancer energy. You know, Cancers want you to, tell us more Cancer energy.
Correction.
Tell us about your, what's going on.
It's 1996. I haven't had joy since.
He done had joy forever. You better stop saying that, Niram. Niram do got joy. That's that Cancer energy in him, though. You feel so much.
I know what do bring me joy.
What?
When they be writing them 5-star reviews.
Oh, there you go. Gaslighting. We got another email from Alana. The subject line is "Get Together." Niram, hey bro, sis, cuz Dim. Oh, I like Dim. We have to add Dim too. Consider this a Black Love conference with a variety of topics, presentations, and you two on the panel answering live or written question, like a 2-day thing somewhere. Maybe it. Whamma. I like this one. Record, film, the whole thing. That could be the start of your nighttime show. I'm sure some of your followers would be happy to help plan and set your hashtag forward March. I love that.
Yeah,
like a conference. You know that my academic background. I can throw together a conference.
I know you
and
can.
Some pedagogy and some split off sessions in a minute. Oh, nice! I love that idea. And we also got an email from Brianna, and the subject is fan mail. It says, hey, Nyambi and Niram. I mean, mom and dad, LOL. Before I even start, I would like to say all is forgiven for giving me up for adoption, but I'm ready to come home now. All right. We shady.
Come home,
Got
then.
to go. You said come home.
Come on home.
Was that you ringing that doorbell? No, but in all seriousness, I really appreciate this podcast. Your talk and spirit animals.
What
did I say?
Talk about spirit animals.
Oh yeah, talk. I done got with Niram. You done rubbed off on me.
See what I mean? You be reading and words just be combining all together.
No, I was reading and I was reading ahead. I got excited. So it says, talk about spirit animals. Hello, I found y'all. You guys followed me on Instagram. It's Brianna Janae, so y'all go ahead and follow her too. And I'm right with what is it? I'm right with Issa too. I support everything Black. You know why I was stopped? Because the kids now don't use Issa as a name.
Issa. They say Issa.
I use Issa as a name, but the children say Issa. Like it's
Issa.
Yeah,
Issa.
It's a snack.
It's a knife.
So now whenever I see Issa,
you don't know if it's Issa or
Issa. Children.
Blame 21 Savage because they was asking him about that knife on his head. And it's like, why you got that cross?
Hold on. That's a knife?
Yes. And he was like, it's a knife. That's where they got it from.
I mean, does it matter? Why is it on your head? Is Amber Rose still with that food?
Yes.
Jesus.
It's a knife.
Alrighty. Let's roll that back. Let's roll this all back because we're doing Sis Brooke Comes
People be talking about me, how I be messing up. I'm telling you,
we
it's not
rolling
as
this
easy
back.
as you think, Nyambi.
We rolling this back.
Shit
Yeah.
just be rolling together. I'm telling you.
No, we starting this back from Brianna because I said Issa and I want to say it's a snack or I ain't know what to do. We rolling this back, okay? But in all seriousness, I appreciate this podcast. Talk about spirit animals. Hello, I found y'all. You guys follow me on Instagram, and I'm right with Issa too. I support everything Black. I don't even finish reading. What are you?
It's a knife.
Shut up! Did you just say something? You said it's.
What does the cross on your forehead signify? It's a knife.
Oh my God!
It's a knife.
What does that signify, Negro?
It's a knife.
Help the youth. Stop interrupting.
I'm sorry.
This letter.
Bring it back.
I support everything black. I don't even finish reading the full name before I had already clicked on the page to follow back. All I saw was black and boom. So I checked you guys out and I've been catching up, telling everybody who would listen about you. And let me say, y'all my type of black folk.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, exactly. I do have a couple questions backtracking to some of the other topics we brought up. Just FYI, this is my first of many catch-up emails. Alrighty. So the first one is spoken word. She said, "Come on now, Queen, Miss Mom Nyambi. What is it? What is that you just don't like about it? I got to know. Please let me know. I'm still catching up, and maybe you mentioned it, but I just didn't get it. But you didn't get into it yet. Let me know. Spoken word. I don't know. It's just Michael Eric Dyson.
What?
It just reminds me. Spoken word just reminds me, like, I think thinking back to Detroit culture, car culture, like youth salesmen, like I feel like folks who taught spoken word was like trying to get on. Like they was trying to slick talk, they was trying to talk quickly and over talk me and double talk me and try to confuse me. All right, sister, don't you want to do this? All right, can I have $5? What? I don't know. I just don't have good experiences.
Drop top. Raindrop.
Stop.
Drip drop.
Niram, on the other hand, loves spoken word.
I do.
To the point where when we were undergrad, Niram was in a spoken word group.
Revolutionary minds.
And he used to make me go to that shit. And when we were dating, you know, I was still in my truth. So he'd be like, "Did you like it?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Revolutionary minds.
Lying. Look.
Lying
like
ass.
a dog.
Lying ass.
And I remember you was like, "Here's my book." I said, "You got a book of it?" You was like, "You want to read it?" I said, "Yeah."
She didn't read shit.
I did it. I can't stand Paul. I need to flesh that out more. Why I don't like spoken. Why do you think I don't, Nero?
Because first of all, I think you and Nia got this thing where y'all don't like when people be like doing poetry and be reading it from their phone.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, I need you to do it. But a lot of spoken word can't do it. The new generation spoken word kids, they can't go up there without their iPhone or iPad, and that irritates me. That means you're not ready, sis.
Because Nyambi feel like, even though she hates spoken word, they feel like if you're going to do spoken word, you should do it from memory.
From your heart.
From memory.
You should do it from your heart. Yeah, your memory in your head, not on your phone. So I feel like you need to be original.
But I don't know why you don't like spoken word, other than you don't like niggas, you don't like artsy fartsy niggas getting up there.
I like artsy fartsy stuff, but I can't do that spoken word shit. You gonna read our last one there?
No, this is the same email.
Oh. She broke it down.
Yeah.
This is what I love. I love bullet points. All right, so next, celibacy. Now, here's the thing. I'm 24, turning 25, lost my virginity to my ex-fiance at 21. The only man I've slept with, and I left him 2 years ago. That's a whole nother email. Look, congratulations. I always tell folks, well, you know when you got to get up out of there? And she had ex-fiance, so she got out of there before she was married. Congratulations, sis. You chose you. Child, now I didn't choose this life, it chose me, okay? Because I do see people fucking every day and still finding their soulmates. Did we say that?
Yes, we did say that. Niggas fuck every day and still find their soulmates.
They do. It's nothing wrong with celibacy, but okay. These niggas dirty. No. This is good.
Say it with your soul, now. These niggas dirty, though.
These things, we'll finish, Nero. These niggas dirty, though. Like, I'm scared, uncomfortable, just not trying to be about that life. What I mean by this life chose me is that I'm not celibate right now, but I'm just idle in the sex world. See, I think that's a better way to say it. And that's more of an honest way to say it. Laughing my ass off because I'm skeptical, and these dudes my age are mad disrespectful. They have all sorts of things, and I cannot. Yeah, you know, things with a THNGS. You know, what is it? 1 and 2 or 1 and 3? Got herpes. Yeah. Jesus. However, I do feel it has done me some good to be idle mentally after you've been in a toxic relationship for such a long time. So I'm on the fence about it because I do see some people wearing and tearing on the celibacy name. Like, okay, come on now, sis, stop it. So in that aspect, I understand why it's annoying. So so with that, is there any gems you can drop on me about this? Moving on. I love that one. The next one was crap. Well, I don't know what you think about celibacy. Like, I like the more of the terminology, just saying you're going to be idle. I think the key, and this is just me, if you're going to choose celibacy, you choose it for you. Yeah. You choose it to work on you and to get yourself in the right mind space, to put yourself in the right energy, right? So you can be, you know, in a line when you do meet someone that's on your level, right? Because I feel like if you're not in the line, you're not in the right headspace, a good man or woman can smell that a mile away. And that's how I get brushed off. Like, I don't think celibacy is good when folks use it as a quick fix. So when I think I was talking about the folks who celibate, they be like, oh, I'm celibate. You know, I'm giving my life to the Lord, blah, blah, blah. But you still doing other fuck nigga shit. Like, well, if you celibate, sis, bro, cause are you working on you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What type of dudes you attracting? Why you still calling your ex-boyfriend? Like, it's other self-work you need to do.
Yeah.
If that celibacy is a part of that self-work you're doing, then yes, you roll with that. But don't people use celibacy as just the cure-all. Just like getting baptized.
They
Just
use
because
that
you get
shit.
in that water don't mean you have an intimate relationship with the Lord.
They use that shit as a scapegoat. They be like, I'm celibate. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
And?
Jay-Z, okay. You celibate? What
does
they
it
gotta
mean?
do?
So I think it's just like prayer without action. So
Yeah.
I think it's a celibacy, but backed with action. You just being celibate is not enough.
You know, I'm just gonna stop giving my pussy up to you. I'm just stop giving my body up to these men.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and hopefully, and then from there, I'm gonna find me a good man because he gonna respect me because I'm not giving my body up to him.
No, it don't
What the
work
fuck
that
they
way.
gotta do with anything?
Yeah. So I think it just needs to be coupled. It sounds like what you're doing, bro, is because it's coupling it with other actions and self-promotion and just doing better for self. So I think that's when it works. But just doing it alone
Right.
is not good enough.
You know, chicks be celibate and be giving out hand jobs. So I'm like, what the hell you mean celibate?
We're not doing that. Okay?
I'm just saying, you still
She
doing
just asked our
performing in the action of sex. And you talking about you celibate.
celibate.
You done gave this nigga a hand job, a
They
blow
mouth
job.
not celibate.
Yeah, your mouth ain't
not
celibate. And you be wondering why these niggas still trying to get the puss because hell, you done gave him everything else. You done already got multiple nuts in
Miriam,
your
focus,
hand, your
focus.
mouth.
So I again brush this because I want to reiterate. It's nothing wrong with celibacy, and I do think it'd be a beneficial tool, but it has to just be coupled with other actions and moving that forward. Did I say that
Yeah,
clearly?
you gave her some jewels.
Yeah. Miriam is petty. Nets, crafty crackers. Definitely a vivid addition to my now road rage vocabulary. So thank you for that. And at this point, to be continued because I'm still catching up. But I am forever grateful for this podcast. It speaks to my soul. You two have me on 10 when I'm driving, and you preaching a word. Keep up the great work. Peace and love. Yes, thank you so much for that email. That's hilarious. Yes, keep the emails coming. Keep the email coming.
So that was a good episode.
Yeah, great episode.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. So to submit your Black Love story, and we need some, go ahead and submit them.
I think we got some for next week.
Go to blacklovematters.com/love story to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk. Shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave us a comment about anything, you can go to blacklovematters.com, SoundCloud, or you can leave us a voicemail at 508-784-1111. Talk to you guys later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.